Welcome back to the Monday Premium Go for StarCraft Cup. We are in game number 2 in this best of 3 for the round of 8. A ZVT underway. Spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map on Nimbus. It's going to be the blue Terran player, Botvinnik.
Upper left as the pink Zerg, it's Dana.
Just suffered a pretty hard loss there, but that's an attack, again, where it's not too dissimilar from something like a Roach bailing all in on the other side of the coin, where, like, if you don't see it coming, it's really hard to hold. It doesn't matter what tools you have available, and Dana certainly did not see that coming, but with these spawn locations, with this Overlord, and hopefully another sick one, because you can get 2 pretty good Overlord placements here on this map, should be able to get a bit of better scouting information, because, I mean, you pointed out, like, the one Overlord that did get into the base, it didn't see anything but, like, what, 2 Marines? That's hardly telling.
Yeah, I mean, anything else. The starport, 4 Marines, would have given him some type of indication that he should, prepare, even if it is just mentally. So, yeah, it should be easier. I think he's only going to be able to get 1 Overlord in position, though, which kind of sucks, unless he is brave enough to send this across the base of Botvinnik, which he would be able to get away. I mean, he might see the 14cc and then do it. Yeah, just barely gonna see it. Okay, you move slightly too. Once to see. Are you serious? You didn't move slightly. Left enough.
Oh my god, he doesn't know it's the spawn location. That's the thing, right? Like,
wow.
As far as he knows, he's misscouted the wrong base. Missing this 14cc is kind of a big deal.
He might think that it's a 2 racks. I mean, it is a 4-player map. It's Nimbus, but people have 2 racks, like say in the exact middle.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah, he checked the middle of the map already. So.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yeah, good point. So, okay, so he sees the barracks now too, actually, so that was pretty perfectly timed. He can also now send this Overlord across, so this is actually going to put his Overlord suicide positions really, really nicely, because his 3rd Overlord should go to that natural, and then there's almost no way he would not get a good scout. Yeah, almost no way, unless Botvinnik opened up with, like, a Viking first.
Well, I guess the question is, Dana, I mean, okay, so he didn't see the CC, like, he didn't physically see it, but, I mean, again, you can tell from the barracks timing that's really late. That should be done by now. So it might make that assumption. But, man, the fact they didn't even dip in to see gas after seeing that barracks so late is what kind of blows my mind. Like, yo, you saw the barracks wasn't done at, like, what was that, 3.5 minutes? Like, you're pretty safe to go check and then still get out alive.
Yeah. You just kind of assume that they're going to get 2 gases at 19, which Botvinnik actually didn't do. He got a gas, I think, at 16. Oh, no, you get a gas at 16. Well, anyways, the point is, like, how much gas can they really get? You're going to be searching for the factory and the starport. And hopefully, because of the way your Overlord is, it's going to be really easy to see a starport if it does come down. 'Cause of course, you want to put it down next to wherever the add-on is going to swap with, so... You. Dana.
I mean, I was looking at Dana's gas. Sorry, while you were talking, I was just like really waiting to see more. I mean, it's not like you're necessarily going to Roach Bane this map because you get that choke it's really, really working against you for 2 bases. But I mean, still, he's playing pretty relaxed. I was expecting maybe a quicker 3rd, but not the case.
I mean, a 2-base Baneling bust, it usually doesn't work out just because if the Hellions are in position, if there's any amount of Hellions whatsoever, it seems to not work. But then you could also argue, like, this would be the one map where they just aren't prepared, but Dana's still droning up, not gonna be going for that. I'm the supply blocked right now, oopsie, but no big deal. This Overlord is just gonna be it's like such a good Overlord position to have, the one on the bottom, because you can see the 3rd CC, which, at this timing means that the starport probably was thrown down.
Is it like a high ground nook? I don't know if I've ever seen an Overlord down here before. I don't know if that'll keep the Marines from seeing it or not. I'm curious to see when that comes out later. He's going to set the Overlords to the other corners of the map. I kind of... Oh, he's actually rallying this around. Never mind. I was going to say, I kind of like that he's gone for this, because, bigger maps, 4-player maps, I mean, these are the ones that inspire and encourage things like ninja bases, but not something that'll come out this early, of course, but if you get the Overlord already there, if he's dropping creep, it won't come down, period.
Yeah. Botvinnik, just going up to 3cc, a very normal game. Dana, I think this Roach Warren is just going to be for, precautionary because of what happened last game. He's been manning a lot of gas. He got 2 more.
Yeah, no Evo
think he's gonna
Chambers.
rotate.
But, oh, wait, what's this drone waiting for?
Well, maybe it's gonna be a Bailey nest. Hey. Hey now.
I really actually don't like if this is going to be Roach Bane. I don't think this is a good idea on this map. Because one of the biggest things it does is it demolishes your opponent's natural, right? But then, you know, they're holed up in the main with their production, but you're right, it is going to be that Bailey nest, and I don't know, Sambergo. I am not feeling it, not for Nimbus.
I don't know. You know, if Botvinnik was going for a Banshee build, I'd be like, oh, love God, no, this is absolutely the most terrible. But you know what? Botvinnik scans, and that's just a fantastic scan. Seeing a, well, actually, let me take that back. So seeing a Bailey nest isn't quite telling because a lot of people are getting Bailey nest a lot earlier nowadays. But if he sees the roaches too, which I think he did, then he knows. Yeah, bunker's coming down now.
Very awkward the way he's got to place this with his production. I mean, yeah, he's gonna have about 4 bunkers behind this. Shouldn't be a problem. But here's the thing, right? Like, DaNa actually doesn't have to waste the bailings on here. Like, he could actually probably kill the debris with the roaches. He's got so many of them. There you go.
Yeah.
Open up a big doorway. Suddenly.
The thing is, though, is this gives us so much time for DaNa. Like, you know, not only just getting bunkers up, but getting more units out.
Well, I don't know about so much more time. I mean, the bailings are only just completing. The roster half dead. I mean, it's a few extra seconds, I guess, but. We'll see how much of an influence it makes, because for Botvinnik at this point, the game now has changed. It's all about just holding. He doesn't have to worry about going with Hellbats. He doesn't have to go worry about drops. Right now, he's got to hold. And
oh, you can target fire those bit of mines.
Sadly, he doesn't.
Or
and the bailings looking to roll in here.
Oh,
SCVs.
Stim! Oh, Stim's right there.
We'll see if that comes into effect. He's definitely not looking at Stim. He's looking to kill these bunkers, looking to annihilate the SCVs. Most of the bailings have been used at this point. Still, 2 bunkers remain. Only one is actually, well, this one up here is useless, but these 2 down here are only ones that ever been in range for most of this fight. But the roaches say, screw it, I don't need to fight the bunkers. I'll just go somewhere else. Oh, that would have
Stim did die, so, you know, he might not have taken...
SCVs down to 15. I don't think
this is gonna work out.
I don't think he can even afford to re-wall.
He can't afford it. He's banking 600 minerals.
Well, I guess, okay, yeah, technically he can afford it.
But, you know, he can't, he actually won't be winning this game. Because, like, if he cleans this up...
I'm almost disappointed this works so well. I mean, I think one of the big problems for Botvinnik, though, was that he threw away so much early on in his bailings. Kind of felt a bit unnecessary, but, I mean, 4 bunkers, like, yo, come on, he was prepared for this and everything.